Muzaffar Shah Hanafi, Consul and Trade Commissioner, Consulate General of Malaysia in Chennai. Mr. E.V. Narasimha Reddy, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, Telangana State Industrial Infrastructure Corporation Limited. Mr. Rozwadin Mohammed Zain, Investment Council of Malaysia. Senior officials of Malaysian High Commission and Consulate, my colleagues at FAPSI, past presidents, distinguished guests and invitees, press and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, once again a very pleasant evening to you all. It gives me great pleasure to participate and address the seminar on new business opportunities between India and Malaysia. So FTCCI, as my colleague Kulkarni told, is organizing a series of such investment meets. In this month itself, it is the second one. Recently, we concluded the Thai delegation has come. A special welcome to Mr. Muzaffar Shah Hanafi, Mr. Rozwadin Mohammed Zain, and E.V. Narasimha Reddy Garu to FTCCI on this occasion. I am happy to mention that FTCCI is working very closely with the Malaysian High Commission and Consulate to promote trade between the two countries by organizing interactive meetings with the business delegations on regular basis. The series of visits of Malaysian diplomats and interactions have created enormous interest among the trade and industry about the importance and potential for enhancing the trade between the two countries, especially with the state of Telangana. India-Malaysia bilateral relations are growing strong and will continue to flourish due to active engagement in various aspects such as defense, economic, political, cultural and people-to-people exchanges. I am not going to give you the statistics because the High Commission officials are here. They will be able to throw a better light on that. Malaysia has emerged as a 13th largest trade partner to India, and whereas India figures almost top 10 trade partners to Malaysia in their counter. Over the past 3 years, there has been a reduction in duties, which has led to import of palm oil from Malaysia to jump almost 800%. India's major export items to Malaysia are mineral fuels, mineral oil, aluminium articles thereof, meat and edible meat, iron and steel, copper and articles thereof, organic chemicals, nuclear reactors, boilers, machinery and mechanical appliances, electrical machinery and equipment. And India's major import items from Malaysia are mineral fuels, mineral oils, electrical machinery and equipment, animal and vegetable fats and oils, their cleavage products, nuclear reactors, boiler, machinery, mechanical appliances. It's a vice versa. India, the world's biggest buyer of edible oil. However, I think you all know last week there are some curbs imposed on imports of refined palm oil, and traders have been advised to stop importing all kinds of palm oil in Malaysia, the world's second biggest producer. I am sure the ministers from India and Malaysia are actively engaged in clearing this spat. I think very soon they may find a solution. India has viewed free trade agreement as an important tool to enhance its trade and investment, and signed a number of trade agreements with various countries or groups. The Malaysia-India Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Agreement was signed in 2011. It is a comprehensive agreement that covers trade in goods, trade in services, investments and movement of natural persons. It value adds to the benefit shared from ASEAN-India trade in the goods agreement and facilitated in enhancing two-way trade, services, investment and economic relations in general. The Indian markets, especially Telangana, has been growing consistently, and there are great opportunities to expand trade and investment, particularly in the pharma, agro and food processing, information technology, tourism, logistics, energy and manufacturing sectors. We invite Malaysian government and companies to proactively partner with India's ambitious development projects and programs. These partnerships can help us reach new heights in our trade and commercial partnership, especially with the Telangana region. I am sure this seminar will give an opportunity for the businessmen to know the developments taken place in Malaysia and the scope of establishing business cooperation, joint ventures technology imports, and making investment in Malaysia. I am confident that your visit will further expand economic ties between our both countries, especially with the Telangana state. Towards the end of this seminar, you may freely ask questions to the Malaysian delegation and seek clarification on your various business opportunities. I once again welcome you all and assure you the best cooperation in strengthening the trade and relation. Thank you.
A presentation just to introduce Malaysia, what the potential collaboration, business opportunity between Telangana and Malaysia. And quickly, I would like to brief this about this our infrastructure. Because Malaysia, we have very good infrastructure. We have highways up north from Thailand to down south to Singapore. World-class highway in Malaysia, and we have good network of highways all over Malaysia. And we have definitely port, very important for trade. You need to have good port facilities. In Malaysia, we have few ports. We have Penang Port, Port of Klang, this Tanjung Pelepas Port. So this port handling this both container as well as bulk cargo. So they can handle both shipment. And we have airport, we have international airport. We have Penang, the largest airport, this we call it this Kuala Lumpur International Airport, KLIA. We have Penang Airport as well as Senai Airport. These three airports, they handle passenger as well as cargo. Especially Penang Airport, very important because Penang well known for semiconductor industry. Most of the semiconductor industry, they use air cargo instead of shipping line because value of the product very high. So to ensure this, they can reach their customers, they use this air cargo. So we have these facilities for this type of industries in Malaysia. And industrial park, very important for company to do business in Malaysia. We have more than 500 industrial park in Malaysia. We have free trade zone, like other countries, like here, we have free trade zone. We have this specialty park, special park, high technology park. We have park whereby this, we designed this park to cater this high technology industry. We have halal park, whereby to provide these facilities to company, business people who wants to be involved in this halal product. So we have free trade zone, we have specialist park, and we have normal industrial park as well. And this is area whereby this our government encourage, like manufacturing sector, we are well known in electronic industry. And we also good in machinery and equipment, oil and gas, specialty chemical, medical devices. And since here you are strong in ICT, pharmaceutical, food processing, so we foresee a lot of opportunity for collaboration between Malaysian and Telangana. And for services sector, this is area where our government encourage this business in the services sector. And in fact, this our main import from India basically in services. We import a lot of services from India, especially ICT services. Because India well known for ICT. And definitely Telangana also is strong in ICT. So we import a lot of services, ICT services from India. In fact, TCS, Infosys, Mahindra, they have office in Malaysia because they have big customers in Malaysia. So this is area whereby this you can explore and how to collaborate in this area. So in Malaysia, we have investment policy, business policy in Malaysia. Our government allow this 100% foreign ownership in Malaysia. We don't restrict, you must have partners in Malaysia. You must have Malaysian partners. This is up to your business decision. Can be joint venture, can be 100% owned by foreign companies. And also, when you do business in Malaysia, you make profit or whatever profit you made in Malaysia, you can repatriate back to your country or any country without restriction. The only thing you have to inform central bank. This regulation apply to all countries due to this terrorism or this money laundering. This just to inform. I want to transfer a certain amount of money back to India. And also this, when you have business in Malaysia, you require certain people to take care of your business in Malaysia. So our government provide this employment pass, employment permit, employment visa to work in Malaysia to take care of your business in Malaysia. This is some facilities to ensure you have your smooth running of business in Malaysia. And definitely we have intellectual property protection in Malaysia. We are members of all international body for IP protection. And we also sign investment guarantee agreement with various countries to ensure your business in Malaysia, your investment interests secure. Our government also provide this incentive for businessmen who do business in Malaysia. Most of these incentives, basically this tax incentive, tax rebate. Currently, our corporate tax in Malaysia 24%. So when government provide this tax incentives, can be partial exemption or full exemption. Partial exemption means you pay, instead of you pay 24%, you pay only 7 to 8% tax. If full exemption, can be 100% exemption for your corporate tax. The period we give exemption can be 5 to 10 years. Depends on your business proposal. This is to assist your company to start business in Malaysia. And to do business in Malaysia, you have few options to do business in Malaysia. You can choose whatever business model in Malaysia, and you have to register business in Malaysia, entity in Malaysia. But if you choose representative office, you don't require to register entity in Malaysia. You just get approval from the government. You want to open representative office in Malaysia. So you can start your small office in Malaysia to do your work related to your business in Malaysia. Certain company, they go for sales office. Maybe you want to market certain product in Malaysia. You want to have small office in Malaysia or big office in Malaysia, sales office in Malaysia to handle your sales in Malaysia. Can be sales office in Malaysia. Some company, they choose as a regional office because Malaysia part of ASEAN. So company, they want to market the product to the whole ASEAN countries. They need a salesperson or somebody to do sales in the ASEAN region. They have like regional office in Malaysia to cater for all ASEAN countries. And certain company, certain business people, they might choose for production or manufacturing facilities in Malaysia. So this is a option you have in Malaysia. And this is just to show you this who are major investors in Malaysia. For the last 20, 30 years, this Japan, this USA, Singapore were the major investors in Malaysia. But for the last few years, since I think last 3-4 years, China coming up strongly in Malaysia. So this figure, after maybe I forecast 3-4 years later, China can be number 1 in Malaysia. Because China, they are coming up strongly. So China, because they are very big, so they are everywhere. Not only Malaysia, in all countries. Malaysia also, they are coming very strong. And this is some of example of international company who have presence in Malaysia. From Korea, Japan, USA, Europe, they have establishment in Malaysia. And also this is Indian companies also, they have presence in Malaysia. I think the largest is Biocon and Reliance. Biocon, they have facilities in southern part of Malaysia, near to Singapore. And so Reliance also, they have facilities in Malaysia. Manipal also, they have university, they have hospital in Malaysia. But many companies, ICT companies, more than 200 ICT companies, they have presence in Malaysia. Because Malaysia, we have one area, we call it this Cyberjaya. This is IT park in Malaysia. And if you go there, you can see workers also, a lot of workers, employees from India. They work in this IT park. And this our advantage, Malaysia, basically this connectivity. Because when you are in Malaysia, you can travel to any ASEAN countries within 2 hours air travel. So like from here to Delhi, maybe. So you can reach all ASEAN countries within 2 hours. So if you have office in Malaysia, within 2 hours you can reach Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia. So very easy. And when you have business, you need people, you need employees. So we have these universities in Malaysia. Universities in Malaysia, we have public universities owned by the government. We have private universities owned by the private sector. And we have also foreign branch university. We have Nottingham University, we have Monash University. They have branch in Malaysia. In fact, China University also, they have branch in Malaysia. So, and we have also Polytechnic, this skill training college in Malaysia to produce skilled workers for the companies. And in terms of this business environment in Malaysia, you can see ease of doing business in Malaysia, we are number 12. So this is to show you how easy to do business in Malaysia. Because this World Bank ranked Malaysia at number 12. So, and also this banking facilities in Malaysia. Malaysia, we have two banking systems. We have Islamic banking system, we have conventional banking system. You can choose whatever system you want. So if people want Islamic banking system, we have Islamic banking system. If you prefer conventional banking system, we have conventional banking system. And also, like any countries, we have chambers, various chambers in Malaysia, which they always engaging with government. Because in Malaysia, when government wants to formulate any policy related to business people, they always engage with chambers. They get this view from the chambers. Because they want to introduce policy which are able to suit with business people. So chambers is the right forum to discuss with this, to engage with. And this, in Malaysia also, being a former or colonized by British, we inherited this law system, accounting system based on British, similar like India. So if you familiar with the law and accounting system here, When you go to Malaysia, almost same. Like Company X. Company X Malaysia and Company X here almost same. Because based on British law. And this is, Malaysia is, as I mentioned, it's part of ASEAN countries. ASEAN countries, 10 countries. We have arrangement whereby there's a free flow of trade between ASEAN countries. So when you have present in any ASEAN countries, so you can have trade, free flow trade in all ASEAN countries. This is facilities to all ASEAN countries to encourage trade between ASEAN countries. And to open up market to the business people, Malaysia, we have 13 free trade agreement. Why we have so many trade agreements? Because as a small country, small population, we have small market. So in order to create more market to business people, we have to sign free trade agreement to various countries, whereby through free trade agreement you can export in this country without duty or maximum 5% duty. So this is avenue to widen your market. We have free trade agreement with China, Japan, Korea. So this is a potential market for your product in Malaysia. And also we are going to have like RCEP, which is the largest trading bloc in the world. And this is just to show you this what TCS says about Malaysia. This is published in India Global Business Magazine last year, February. So this is their comment about Malaysia. And if you need any assistance to explore any potential collaboration with Malaysia, to expand your business, to look for partners, so we can help you, and you can contact me at this email address. Thank you very much.